Sure. Money. My. All right, just having a moment here, guys.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back. Welcome to the Sweet Cherry Podcast. I am your host, Cherry, and I am with the lovely Miss Fox. And we are your host of the Sweet Cherry Podcast. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back.
Yes, good to see you guys.
Yeah. Thanks for coming. I hope you brought some friends. So basically we are just two girls that just, talk about anything and everything.
Yeah.
And life, stories, opinions, what ifs, all the things.
All of the things.
Yes. And you can find us on YouTube. You can also stream us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts, and a few others that I don't really remember. So, but you can go and just click around or just search Sweet Cherry Podcast and you'll find us wherever we are streaming or, just on.
So, you'll find us.
Yeah, just look. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And you can go into the description and you can find all the links of the places that we are, our Instagrams, and all that jazz. And if you want to support us, you're able to support us on our Spotify. That's basically it.
So welcome, guys.
Yes, welcome. So how was your weekend?
It was nice. It was good. I was at the beach.
Okay.
Every weekend. Pretty
Lucky
much. But yeah, it was nice. It was this weekend should be fun. I'm excited for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you got
yeah.
some plans. Looking forward to something.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
How about you? How was yours?
I work, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. How about your week?
My week was pretty good. I worked, but on my days off, I just kind of just chilled out and relaxed. And
Yeah.
did a little house cleaning and nothing too crazy.
Okay.
Normal week.
How's your summer been so far?
It's been all right. Been kind of quiet. I mean, I've been to the beach, but I haven't done like anything major, like a water park or gone any place.
Oh, okay.
Really. So it's just been like a real lay low summer so far.
And the weather hasn't been so great either.
This weather is like
it's
all over the place,
and we only get like 2 months of summer, so it sucks because it's already the last month, and
I know
there's a lot of rain this summer. A lot of rain.
I don't think there was a lot of rain. I think there was a lot of chances of rain and a lot of cloudiness.
Yeah, that too.
So
that's
it
true.
was like
there was a lot of cloudy
like you
days.
couldn't really plan a day because you didn't know if it was going to rain or not. It was like every day a chance of a thunderstorm or something.
Yeah.
And then it wouldn't thunderstorm, but then the sun would be like, it'd be partly cloudy. So like sun would come in, come out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's like you couldn't really make no real plan because you don't know what the damn weather was going to be like.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, that's what
we didn't get a lot of sunny days.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
No. It's been very cloudy this summer.
Yeah.
I will definitely say that partly sunny, cloudy, whatever the hell you want to call it. But it wasn't sun. Full sun anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, Fox, we were talking and we were saying, like I had mentioned to her that I hadn't been flirted with in a long time. Not that I'm looking to be flirted with, but I just noticed that it hadn't happened in a long time compared to, earlier years.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I don't think anybody has flirted with me in a long time. And
not even the unattractive ones.
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, maybe like the bum, a bum on the corner. But I've got like a remark or two, you know. But nothing, not like a real flirt, you know what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
like, no. Um and like in passerby, like if I'm walking past the store or whatever, you know, if a guy happens to be coming out, they'll be like just walking and they'll say something like, wow, beautiful, or
Right.
you know, make a slick comment or
Right.
whatever. But very, very rare. And like that's not, to me, that's not like a real flirt. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
they're
that's
just commenting,
yeah, like they just
saying
made
stuff as you pass
yeah,
by.
yeah. So yeah, so I was like saying, you know, like, damn, I don't think I've been flirted with in a long time. And I'm like, is it because I'm getting older? Like, do you lose like your groove
Yeah,
or
your
your
mojo.
mojo, like,
Yeah.
you know, as you get older? Um, or is it just, you know, guys or girls, they just living like they don't care anymore, like they're just living their life, like it's just
Right.
whatever. I think in my time when I was growing up, you know, in my teens and my young 20s and stuff like that, people were more social and vocal in interest.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. I
And
think.
yeah, and I think, well, in this generation, it's not like that at all. Like,
So you think it might be like a generational thing?
right. So I think so because it happened with our generation. Now our generation is probably married.
Right. They're all married
or
now.
even if they're not married, maybe they're, you know, with somebody, or
Yeah, they're all older now.
or they're past that stage, obviously, of, you know,
yeah, throwing one-liners at you as you walk by.
Yeah. And so I feel like maybe that's also why, because what else could it be?
Right.
No, not what else,
not me. Right?
really. No. I just feel like no, but that I feel like because of the generation difference, you know, that's why. Not that I'm looking obviously for someone in a generation lower than me, because they're gonna be so much younger than I am to be.
Right.
You know, I mean, but if a younger was like, mama, I'll be like, I still got it.
That's true.
It still makes you feel good, you know.
Right,
it still makes you
course.
feel good, especially with someone younger than you,
Right.
you know,
Right.
you know, catcalled or whatever.
Right.
You still gonna feel good about yourself because you're gonna be like,
yeah,
still pulling a young one,
right.
you know?
Especially if they're like attractive and they're young.
Yeah,
it's gonna make you feel good for sure.
Right. So, but again, even if it's just like someone your age or whatever that happens, you know, to flirt with you or initiate some type of conversation, or even like it still makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Like,
right. You're still gonna feel good because then you feel like, okay, you know, like, especially if you've already went through that stage where it's not, nobody's really like, you know,
doing it anymore.
Yeah, it's not like really such a thing anymore. So I just figured it was just because you know, I'm older now. I didn't even think of it as that. Like it could be like a generational thing. Like, you know, how people are just different now. That could be a thing too.
Right. Well, I don't think it's not that we're older or whatever, because obviously you're still attractive woman.
Right. So are you.
So I don't think that the fact of being older, you know, that.
Yeah. So you think it's just probably how things are now?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Okay.
But I mean,
I've
I
always thought
wrong.
of it like, damn, I'm old now. Like that's how I've always. But it could be. That makes sense. I mean, you know, it's not like we look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not 20 anymore, but we're not like, it's not like we look bad. We look good for our age. So
well, I don't think our age is old anyway. So
no.
No. No. So I'm not gonna give my age number exact, but I'm in my 40s.
So am I.
So but I
think once you hit 40, that's it, you're old. Or you're already, that's it, you're already.
What?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. Not me. I'm ready to go.
So what would you consider? What would you consider that you're?
You know what it is? It's because like I look at my parents and my aunts and my uncles, and when they were in their 40s, I didn't consider them old still.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, because
okay.
well, my family is pretty young. They're youthful. Like they still like to party. They still get hang out, and they hang out. Not like hang out in the streets like that, but they get together. They like to go out to dinners. They like to have family gatherings and parties and things like that. And they like to, have a couple of drinks and laugh and joke around. And they like, if there's a party, they'll party. Like they don't, And so growing up, when they were in their 40s or and 30s, also.
You were partying with them.
I was partying with them. I mean, I was a little kid, or a teen, a teen or whatever, but I was partying with them, and they've always still stayed the same. You know what I'm saying? So even as they've gotten older, and they still, obviously they don't do it as much as they did back then, but
they still
their personalities and stuff are pretty much still the same.
Okay, so they're still young at heart.
I don't think them to be old. I didn't think of them as old when they were in their 40s. And even now, it's now that they're in their 60s.
Okay.
That I'm starting to notice it a little bit. Like, damn, my aunts are getting old. Like,
like
they don't look it, because the genes on my side of on my mom's side of the family are very youthful.
Yeah.
So they don't really look, they don't look their age.
Yeah.
Aside from the gray hairs and stuff.
Right. There's always dye for that, right?
Yeah. But like if, my aunt right now, she's like all salt and pepper.
Okay.
So when I look at her, I see the salt and pepper. So I'm like, damn, she's getting old. Like, and she was like she's one of the most lively ones out of my aunts. So when I see her, I'm like, damn, my aunts are getting old. Oh no. Like, that means life is changing, really, really changing, And but I know, like, if she dyes her hair or whatever, she's gonna
look younger.
Right, because her face doesn't look old. Like, she doesn't have wrinkles. She doesn't,
Oh, wow. Nice.
So
good genes there.
yeah. And even my grandmother, I mean, my grandmother is 80 something years old. And I mean, she doesn't look like she's 80 something. She looks like she's in her 70s.
Yeah.
But her skin is very nice. Like, she doesn't have like wrinkly old, like a real old person type of skin or anything like that. She always dyes her hair. She's not down for the gray hairs.
Oh, really?
So she always dyes her hair, and she still puts on makeup. She puts on lipstick. She still dresses in her dresses.
Oh, that's nice.
She'll put her shoes on.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, so she still likes to dress nice and look nice and put her jewelry and her perfumes and be a proper
viejita.
Yeah,
viejita
but
style.
She doesn't look right. But her face, she does not look like, she's 80 something.
Yeah, she looks like she's at least 10 years younger.
Yeah, for sure. So that's
nice.
I'm
That's
like,
how you're gonna look, girl.
I hope. And like my when my father was alive, he was 60 something, and he did not
look his age either.
60 in his 60s.
So you got it from both sides.
So yeah. My grandmother on my father's side, she wasn't. She towards the end, because she passed away as well. She started looking more older. She used to be the same with dyeing the hair and stuff like that, but then she had
health issues.
Oh no, like Alzheimer's or whatever.
Okay.
So when it started getting bad, and obviously she didn't do her
that
hair
stuff anymore
and stuff like that. Yeah. So her, obviously she changed or whatever, but
that was out of her control.
Right, but she still tried, before all that, she always still tried to take care of herself also. So, but now I'm like, damn, like, everybody's getting old. But anyway, so I don't feel like like our age would hinder us from, or us getting older would hinder us from being flirted with.
So maybe it's just the type of people, the generation. Maybe you are right.
Mm,
Maybe
I,
it's just the type of people are different now. They're not the same this generation
Not that
doesn't do
I'm,
that.
walking around looking to be flirted with or
Yeah, but
whatever,
I
but
understand what you're saying, but you do know when you really sit back and you think about it, you're like, "Oh shit." And then you start to really think like, "Wow, like times really have changed."
changed. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
even maybe like even just, maybe 10 years ago for me, there was I was still getting flirted on real heavy,
Hmm.
so definitely times have changed for sure,
Yeah,
because I don't feel like that anymore.
yeah. I don't either. Or
I
is
get the
it like
comments like from guys, especially like from ugly. That's what I meant before, like the pastor, but
unattractive?
yeah, like it'll be like somebody that you're just whatever you're walking by,
Oh,
and it'll
forget
be.
about like unattractive or someone that I would think is attractive. I
Mhm.
haven't. I don't.
That's even longer.
That's even longer. Well, maybe because I'm probably not even just like paying attention like that, but
Right, you're probably not.
I don't. I don't. I don't really see
Yeah, the guys were ballsy back then when we were younger.
definitely more
Yeah, they would even follow you, like, and try to,
aggressive in a
yeah, very
way.
aggressive.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
word. Very much more
Not
aggressive.
aggressive in like a creepy way,
Yeah, not
or
like
like
trying to,
grab you or
right.
anything. Not that like that, but they were definitely more brave
Verbal, yeah.
to approach a female.
Yes, definitely. And a lot of them wouldn't take no for an answer. They would still insist, but not in a way where, oh my God, I gotta call 911. Like, not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Just trying to, like, still persuade you, and
Right.
they're so not like that no more.
No.
Yeah.
And well, for sure, this generation, everything is online.
But that's true
So
too.
everything is like social media, meeting somebody online, or things like that. And
it wasn't like that when we were growing
yeah,
up.
you had to be out and about to meet
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
Which is the best way to meet somebody.
Yeah, the social media thing is
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
it is the best way to physically meet them, like face to face, and make your own
Because
determination
I
if
don't
they're
know,
gonna suck or
like,
not.
how do you? Because going back, like for me, when you see somebody face to face, you can feel the chemistry between, obviously they're interested in you and you interested in them, because you can feel some type of energy between between the both of you.
Yeah.
But online, it's like you don't feel nothing. Like you just look at a picture and be like, "Oh, this person is cute. Let me try to send them a message." And then if they respond,
I guess that's how they look at it, right?
But that's not a real for me anyway.
Yeah.
That's not like a real communication,
No.
or
That might not even be the right person. Could be like a fake profile.
Yeah, that too.
That's big with that kind of stuff. You're over here falling in love with somebody
That's not even them.
and it's not even a real person. Well, it's a real person, but you're not gonna ever meet that person.
Yeah. And then again, like now you have to worry about meeting this person that you never met before. Right? Where like back in the days, like you were out, you already met the person, you saw them,
yes,
this is the person, like
you know what they truly look like, and then you can see like when you're with them and conversing, whatever, the vibe, everything.
Right.
You can't see that online.
Yeah, then you have to sit and wait for a message for them to respond. And
yeah, right. To see if they read it or not, or if they're gonna respond. Yeah. And then things don't come out always. A lot of times they don't come out exactly how you mean them. So somebody can misinterpret what you're even trying to say through a message.
Yeah,
that happens a lot.
I definitely think the times of when we used to meet people were way better than now.
I think you're right. The more that we're talking about it, I think you're right. I think it really does have to do with the generation.
Yeah, I think for sure, because if it's like if you're not meeting someone while you're in school, Because I mean, that's pretty much where you're gonna
Yeah,
meet.
that's usually
You'll meet
that's where it starts
somebody,
off,
right?
right?
It starts off there, and then you'll go out or in the workplace, or things like
Or
that.
when you start going out to clubs and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And that's another thing that I think has gone down. Like clubbing was very big.
Yeah.
When I was in my 20s, like
Mm-hmm.
clubs were really popular.
Yes.
Back,
Yes.
in the 90s.
Yep.
And they're not as popular as they were then now.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not as popular as they used to be. And that was also a big way of meeting people also, like going out
to clubs and lounges
Yeah.
and bars.
Yeah.
That's not as big as it used to
I
be.
think
right?
bars are a little more
they're a little bit more
popular
yeah,
now.
you still see them more. Clubs are not.
Yeah.
Not really. All through my 20s, I was out all the time. Like,
Yeah,
and I went to so
same.
many clubs in my 20s, but
Same.
that's not the same
It's
anymore.
not like the same anymore. No. So for me,
makes sense now that you're saying that. That makes a lot of sense. So we still look good, girl.
so I don't think like not that we lost our mojo or our groove.
It's more like the generation.
It's just the change of generations and society.
Yeah.
I think is what changes.
Is what changed.
Not.
Yeah, we had it nice back in our time.
We did,
girl. It was better.
It was way better.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely say it was way better for us.
Yeah. As far as everything, pretty much, not just that. I think everything was way better.
Yeah. I love technology. Like, I'm so happy for it. And this, that, and the other. But it also took away so much.
It did.
Especially, for the youth. And we can say it, and we both have kids and stuff, but and I could say, yeah, the technology has taken away from the youth, and my kid is on the computer playing video games all day long. But that is the way of the generation now.
Yeah,
that's
what I'm
just
saying? The way things are
so
now.
I'm like, my kid goes outside when we go outside, and if there's kids in the park to play with, they play in he'll play in the park or whatever with the kids with no problem. But majority of kids now are home and they play video games and they're meeting friends online. And that's what they want to do. They want to go. They're not saying, oh, can I go to the park to meet a friend? They're saying, oh, I have a friend online. I want to play online with my friend.
Yeah, Roblox or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Minecraft, Fortnite, whatever the hell it is that these kids are playing now. And I'm like, I'd rather take them to the park or go out with them.
Yeah, and do something physical and
which I do. But then at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to push him to do something he doesn't really want to do if he feels like his friends that he feels comfortable playing with.
Right, that's what he preferred to do
online. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's definitely easier. You have to have a balance because you can't keep your kid home all day. They have to learn how to be social in the world and do things.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Right.
And of course, when we do take him out, even if it's not with a friend that he already knows from school or whatever, he'll try to make new friends, and he enjoys his time out.
Yeah.
While he's out. And
yeah. Same thing with my daughter, but she when they're home, that's what they're doing. Yeah. Forget about toys.
Yeah.
The toys are just there for decoration.
Yeah.
They're not even played with.
100%.
Unless they're punished. That's the only time I see my daughter taking playing with her toys. Or they have
company. Like, okay. My son will take out his toys. He'll go play in his room if we have other kids here.
Right.
Then he'll go do that. Like he'll get off the computer.
Oh, but that's good though.
And play in
and then he'll play with his toys.
And all that stuff. But other than that, they're just there for show and for company when other kids come over.
Yes. Or when they get punished and they get their iPads taken away from them.
My son hasn't gotten punished yet.
Oh
no. He has not been bad.
Oh, that's great.
Enough for me to
take it away.
Like a punishment like that.
Okay, I had to do that. I'll do like a threat,
like I'll do a threat. Like,
okay.
if you don't do this, whatever, then you're gonna get, your whatever
taken away from you,
and then it'll be.
And then he'll do whatever he's gotta do. Okay. Yeah, I had to with my daughter because she's in camp right now, which thank God it's almost over. It's only like a few more weeks. And she corrected her behavior.
Oh,
so she had like a bad week though. Like maybe like 2 weeks ago, she had like a really bad week at school and she was just acting up, just doing crazy shit that she normally doesn't do in school. Getting in trouble every day.
You know what I'm saying?
And it was just a behavior that wasn't her normal behavior. It was to the point where her teacher was like, she wanted to have her picked up 2.5 hours earlier than all the other kids due to her behavior. I wanted to like crawl in a hole, like right then and there, and just disappear. Like I was so super embarrassed when she said that because I was like, oh my God, like she wants
to be like, you think I want her home 2.5 hours early with her being bad? Nah, that you take care of.
But I did punish her by taking away her iPad and it worked. Okay. And that was like for a good week though. She was bad. So it would work and then she'd be good one day and then like the next day she'd be bad again. And then,
because she's probably like, oh, I'll get it tomorrow.
Right. Yeah. So, but thank God that was just, I don't know, so a bad week she was having because she went back to normal. So far, nothing, no complaints from the teacher. But I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think we lose the groove. I don't think there's an age like you.
Now I don't think so. After we've been talking about it, I think that makes a lot of sense.
The change of society, that makes you different.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because even like the older women, like celebrities, I mean, they are celebrities, so they can't compare. Not comparing myself to a celebrity, but they're older and they're still beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And they still look good.
Nobody's catcalling their asses because they're already with rich.
Yeah, they're established. They're good. They're not going nowhere. Yeah. They're too good for you guys.
We're just two regular girls. Imagine, like, I wouldn't even have the nerve to be like,
I know, to somebody like
yeah,
you'd be surprised. Some people are really confident.
I guess so.
I would never.
So, well, I guess it depends how you approach them. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you're not gonna approach them going, "Psst, mommy,"
whistling and stuff,
like that. Like, I think the way the approach is,
matters.
Yeah. And also how the celebrity is, like, personality. Are they snobby? Are they open to people and things like that?
Yeah,
so
that's true. That's true.
Because you could come up to them and try to have like a decent conversation and be good looking, and they could just be like, psh, like street person, average boy,
right? Oh my God,
coming to talk to me, millionaire.
Yeah.
Get out of here. What you got for me? Nothing.
That would be horrible.
Like, they could be like that, or they could just be like, a down to earth, like, it didn't let their fame get to their head.
Yeah, right. That's true.
Yeah, I don't think as far as the grooves and stuff like that.
So you think Mojo, it's just the time has changed. Times have changed, and that's just what it is.
I think times have changed. Society is different, and our generation is already probably married, or so they're not looking for us anymore.
They're done with us.
No, really. Now it's up to the the new 25-year-old 25, 30-year-old boys be like,
hey, mommy.
Who, me? No, stop it.
No, I meant you could be my mommy. No, just kidding. Imagine. Then all your confidence just went down to like,
I know, 0. Oh, okay. Let your mother get on my face.
Yeah, for
little
real.
twerp. Yeah, but I think
Yeah, that does make sense.
generation.
It does make sense. You're right. We're gonna go with that.
Because I think like, if, obviously if I was single and I was flirted with or whatever, I think my groove would be just fine.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Like, I could still flirt.
Yeah.
I think I could still be fun.
Of course. Definitely. I mean,
not as fun as I used to be because I'm tired now, but I have my moments.
I think, like, when I said, I mean, I just always feel like once you reach that certain age, you're already like, I feel like I'm completely young at heart, though. I still like to have a lot of fun.
Right.
I still like to do things, but I do feel like I definitely get tired quicker. Those things definitely do happen. You know what I mean? But I am still young at heart, and I still, I just think it's that number. Once I feel, I just always felt that way. Once you hit that 40 number, it's just, it's just like in my head, I guess.
It's the number. I definitely think that I am young at heart. Yeah. But I'm definitely more calm, I should say.
Yeah, because we're older now.
I'm like, not for the drama, not to be going out every weekend, not to be here and there all freaking day long or every day going someplace different, doing something new and this and that. Like, that part of me is done and over. I like to be home, or I like to be, in one destination and just hanging out or whatever. I'm very much like that now. The occasional, out for a drink or something, and not even like, not a club or anything like that, but like a bar or a dinner.
Yeah,
dinner for sure.
I like that, dinner and drinks.
That I can definitely mess with. Have a few laughs. Or maybe like a comedy show, or like things like that. Like that once in a while type thing. I can definitely do that, or have my friends come over my house, or family come over and just hang out and talk.
So you still want to do everything except go out to clubs?
I want to do everything at home.
Bring the clubs to my house.
Yeah, I got the music.
You got the lighting.
I got the lights. I got everything. Like, what do I need to leave for? No, because sometimes you need to get out of your house. You can't be in your house all the freaking time.
I definitely like the dinner and drink. It's just that we're not at that clubbing stage anymore. That's it. That's just, we've been there, done that a million times. We passed that stage.
Yeah.
So this is what people our age do now. Like,
and even with the dinner and drinks, I'm like, why am I gonna spend so much money? Because everything's so expensive now. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna go to a bar and buy a drink for $12. One drink for $12, when I could buy a bottle of whatever liquor I want and a bottle of juice, soda, whatever I'm gonna use.
Yeah, and just spend a little bit more and have drinks for the whole night.
And it'll be $12, just that, and I'll have a whole bottle, 2 whole bottles of whatever, and I'll be good for the whole night.
Exactly.
I'm like,
I know. I mean, I like to get out. I don't really care for, like, I could be home too. There are a lot of times where I prefer to stay home than be out. So I am there also. I just
you're definitely way more active.
But that's also because of my man. He likes to do a lot of shit too.
Okay.
So he also likes to be home in the winter. He's a big homebody. He doesn't even like to be out at all. He's always home in the winter time. In the summer, we do more stuff. We're a little bit more active. But
I mean, well, that's
like everybody. But he's also very young at heart. He likes to do things, so, which is good, because so do I. Right. So it's not, so it works out. But out in clubs and lounges, I don't even have a desire for that. Or even like parties. You know how sometimes there's just like parties outside, like they have like events, and I don't know, just like, I don't even like things like that. Like, I'm okay with just being home and having some drinks and or a dinner. I love dinner and drinks. That's one of my favorite things
Yeah.
to do. I started doing that in my 30s, actually.
Okay.
And we all, like the crew that I hung out with at that time, we all started getting into that, and that was so much fun. Or we'll do like a night where, let's say we all watched like a certain show.
Oh,
Back then, I remember we all started watching Jersey Shore.
Oh, okay.
That was when it first started like
Uh-huh.
popping, and we would all get together Thursday nights. We would buy like a pie. There would be bottles of wine, and we would make a whole night out of it. It was so fun. I loved it.
Yeah.
So like things like that. Instead of being outside.
Yeah.
Getting in trouble and spending money.
Exactly. I definitely agree. But guys, it's not that you losing your groove. It's just a generation and society that has changed, but not necessarily you.
Yeah, I'm beginning to believe that now too. You have convinced me.
I have.
Yes.
See,
we still look good.
It's the brighter side of things. It's not because we're old. It's not because you're old. It's not that we're old. It's just the people suck now. No, we're joking.
The people suck now.
I'm only joking. But yeah, don't look at it as yourself. You don't want to put that on yourself. You're not losing. It's not you that's losing. It's the world around you that's changed.
It's changed, yeah.
And
I believe that now. I'm a believer.
You still got it. Y'all still got it.
And we still got it.
It's just the people around you that don't got it.
They don't got it.
They don't get it. They don't get it. They don't understand.
They don't got it, so they don't get it.
Yeah. So that is it for this episode. Let us know, what do you guys think? Do you think that it's the generation in society that makes you feel that you've lost your groove or your mojo? Or do you feel it is that you've gotten older, the age thing has brought you down and things like that?
I want to know what everybody thinks about that.
Yeah.
I would like to.
So maybe
comment.
Maybe I'm missing something. So let us know. And that is it for this episode. Again, you can follow us on YouTube, Sweet Cherry Podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and a few others. And just search us up. If you can't find us there, search Sweet Cherry Podcast. And we'll catch you guys up on the next one. Later.